And it's going to take all of us working together to make that happen. So why does fundraising matter? It matters because without money, there's no mission. And we need to move our mission forward to improve the quality of life each and every day. And in order to do that, we need your help. So consider volunteering. We could use your help writing newsletter articles or just sharing your story. Whatever you can do to help. We understand that life is busy and challenging, but whatever we can do working together to share the awareness and the message, that's really important. So the symposium, this is one of our big events every other year that we host, and we work at fundraising for it, and it creates a lot of different awareness. In fact, even just walking around with the t-shirts, which we have available for you, that's a form of awareness and advocacy, because someone might come up to you and say, what is MSUD? What's on your shirt? I was talking to a couple people in the elevator. We have some folks from the Bridge Club here, and it was really neat to educate the community on some of the daily challenges that you go through in your families, and to really spread that message and awareness. So this really is our single largest event that we do, and we do that and fundraise so it's at a minimal cost for you. So we want individuals and families to come and enjoy the event. So I just want to take a moment to recognize one of our big fundraisers has been the Scott Foster Memorial Bike Ride over the years. And I don't know if I see Butch in the audience. Oh, Butch, can you stand up? Let's give Butch a round of applause. Butch has been riding his bike and getting his friends and family to go along with him for more than 10 years. And he told me that he raised over $500,000 for the MSUD community over the years. I mean, that's dedication, right? Now, you all don't have to do that at that kind of extent. We're not asking you to commit to that. But we are so impressed with folks like Butch and his family. But it gives you a little bit of inspiration and hope that you can do something, maybe on a smaller level, that suits you and your community. Again, we want to spread awareness about MSUD and try to find, hope for the future. So Butch, thank you for all you've done to support this community over the years. We truly appreciate it. Yes, let's give him another round of applause. So we do focus on research, and Dr. Dollins will talk about that in just a little bit. But we also focus on education. We offer a lot of webinars through the years, and if you don't or haven't taken part of that, you learn about it on our newsletter, on our social media, but those webinars are free and offered at no cost. We have a variety of topics. Sometimes it's transplantation, sometimes it's MSUD management with food and formula. We have a variety of topics, and we're always interested in learning about new topics that are of interest to you. So if you see me at the exhibitor booth or around the symposium, say, hey, Denise, I got an idea for the next webinar, because we really want to represent you and your needs and try to educate others, because if you're having a question about it, then there's probably others that are as well. So keep looking out. We have more webinars coming up this year as well. So if you're inclined, we'd love for you to share your MSUD story. We have a newsletter, like Sandy mentioned, that goes out twice a year, once in the fall and once in the spring. The fall is a printed newsletter, and in the spring, it's an email version. But we'd love for you to share your story. It inspires others in our community. It educates others that aren't familiar with MSUD. And it really provides hope and builds our community. So if you have a chance, stop by the MSUD booth, sign up to be a part of sharing your story. You could either write a little blurb for our newsletter, or we can interview you. You could be the star, and we get to know a little bit more about you and sharing your story. So the MSUD moves. Walk, jog, run, or anything in between. It's a really cool way to raise awareness and also get your family involved. We had a family in New York City, you can see some of their pictures, as well as in Ohio, that joined together And they did all kinds of different ways to move with this campaign. And it was really successful event. They got friends and family together. They took really cool pictures that you can see on the screen. Again, that's a really neat way to raise a little bit of funds for MSUD. In fact, some of those funds went to research and also to some of the symposium costs that we had today. But it's something to consider to join our MSUD Moves campaign. And there's still time to do it. Summer and fall is still coming up, so you can do all kinds of things outside or even inside. I had one MSUD individual that said, you know, I'm really not a big outdoors person, but I can count the number of steps I do a day. So she had her friends and family sponsor the number of steps she did in a day. And that was a really neat way to create some awareness. As you can see, our 2025 campaign recap, we raised $25,000 to help families attend the symposium today. We also had 26 people sponsored for travel support, and we're so glad to have you here today. We also raised $30,000 working together for research. So our total impact this year so far from the MSUD Moves campaign is $55,000. But we need your help to move this campaign forward. Like I said, summer and fall, great time to get some friends and family together. It doesn't have to necessarily be a big event. But I do have a toolkit that I can give you to help out, and I can help organize and coordinate it along the way. So if you're interested in walking, jogging, and moving in any way, shape, or form, let me know. I'd be really excited to work with you. So you can see some really simple ways to get involved. We don't want this to be complicated. You can choose your activity. Walk, run, bike, roll, move your own way. And it's really exciting, and you build a lot of fun and community around it. You can host a meetup or a fundraiser with your friends and family. You can share photos and why on social media and spread awareness, or be featured in one of our upcoming newsletters. So just email me or contact me. I have some toolkits at the MSUD booth today, and I'd love to talk you through it and be able to help along the way. And lastly, it wouldn't be complete without thanking our sponsors. We worked really hard this year to get these sponsors to support us. And you can see even our t-shirts have a sponsorship today. So we're really excited that we have some industry support.